you can see that it's back down to the ground again. We do have another tornado on the ground. Great shot by Greg Ward back here.
Terrific shot. That's a great shot, Will. Oh. You guys stay after Will. We're still listening.
We're trying to see through the mountains or over the mountains if we can make sure it is on the ground.
If it's not on the ground, it's right by the ground. I think that counts, don't you, Gary?
Oh, that's a huge tornado. It's on the ground.
Look at that shot. That's an amazing shot, Will. You guys hold that shot.
It is a major deal. It's not a populated area, but anyone or any animals or whatever in that area, it's serious. I will also tell you, based on a northeast movement, 35 miles an hour, should pass just south of Carnegie in 30 minutes.
Gary, I don't know that we've ever seen one move across the Wichita Mountains like that. That's amazing.
No, I have not seen that before. It weakens a little bit. That huge area, that lowered area, you guys, that's a wall cloud, and there comes another tornado down right there. It's funnel cloud. It's down that far. It's on the ground again. This is really amazing. I have never, in all my days, I've never seen this type of video and coming across from over the mountains. There it is again. The whole area down there is rotating.
And Kelly or Gary, if you can watch us again, we're again, it's reforming, like we said, skipping right along the Washita Mountains here.
It looked like it started right on top of that mountain, or that it came back down and set down there. Folks, if you're just joining us, this is video from Sky News 9 HD, which is on the north side of the Wichita Mountain mountain range.
Right now, it's passing through the first set of the antenna farm, still moving to the north-northeast, a little bit towards the Hatchettville directions, just in that direction, not towards Hatchettville itself. It's broken up right now, but you can tell we have a serious lowering, a very large lowering right now.
Large tornado continues on the ground, southwest Oklahoma. Let's go right to James Minzy. James out that way. James, go ahead.
Hi, Gary. Yes, I got a large cone tornado on the ground. It's now exactly northwest of Frederick by probably 10 miles.
Just east of Hedrick to Snyder. Take your immediate tornado precautions. Large tornado continues on the ground out that way, moving northeast 35 miles an hour. If you happen to be new to Oklahoma, let me tell you, a safe room, below ground is best. That's called a safe room. The old cellar is good. Sometimes a basement's good. This is moving up toward Binger and Hinton and Cedar Lake. If it continues this north-northeast movement, it'll affect western Canadian County. If it turns right, it'll be a different story. So it's moving toward Binger, Luqueba, Hinton, Cedar Lake.
Good heavens. Very, very large tornado, Gary. This is very big.
The whole wall cloud is halfway to the ground.
Okay, give us where you think that is.
Oh, large tornado, Gary. I've got debris flying. Another tornado on the ground.
Go ahead.
This is Hank. I'm in the same position. We're looking due west of us. There's another tornado inside the wrapping rain curtain. We are at 19 and 58.
At 35 miles an hour, be Fort Cobb, 5:05 p.m. You take your tornado precautions. Gracemont, 532. Cogar, 603. 609 East Walnut School.
Gary, we're just hearing there might be a couple of structures that are damaged down around Snyder. We're trying to confirm that right now. We have spoken with Snyder PD, and they say they have not been able to confirm damage at this point. We've had a number of tornadoes reported on the ground, and so far, I would say the news is good, but we're still going to get some damage reports.
Right, not getting a lot in right now, but we're continuing to make calls right here, so we'll pass it back over to Gary for the latest.
Good, and let's go right to storm action. One, Valcaster.
Debris, Gary. There's debris. We got debris. Multiple vortex. Gary, we see the same tornado. He's exactly right. Tornado on the ground. It's a cone-shaped tornado, Gary, all the way to the ground.
Yeah, it's getting to be pretty good size. Tornado on the ground. Large multiple vortex on the ground.
Go to 7. Go to 7. Storm action 7. There it is. You guys are on top of it in that control room. They're right on top of it. So that's James. James, we've got it. Your video's good.
2 miles southwest of Fort Cobb, we have a big tornado. It's several hundred yards wide. It's not a quarter-mile wide. This thing is getting big.
Plenty of warning. And folks, I'm telling you, as these guys are tracking these things, this is spring-like weather. I'm telling you, these things are strong apparently, and they're coming down all over the place out there. So be real careful, pay very close attention, stay tuned here to News 9 as Gary and the guys continue to put out the warnings, and the sirens keep going off, Gary.
They do keep going off, and apparently there has been damage. It's difficult to, even though it's sparsely populated, it's difficult to have this many tornadoes and not have some damage. So some damage is going on.
We want to go ahead and check in with Ivana Johnson for the latest on the damage in Snyder. Ivana?
Well, Amanda and Kelly, the folks here in Snyder say Gary had this time down to the minute. It hit at about 3:27. No reports of injuries, but you can see the folks here are really busy. What you're looking at is what used to be a carport